Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming, and in this video we are going to go over some of the consignments I got in. There weren't too many. However, I did get back a lot of stuff from CGC. I'm going to go over some of the grading differences that I'm seeing in price, as well as what they look like, kind of compare them. I'm going to show you guys some stuff that I bought right around the time that there was the transition, and some that were slightly after. And we also have a live that should be airing today as well. I'm going to show you guys what's available for that. Then we'll open up a few things at the very end. So let's start off with some of the consignments. Some of these I worked on last week. So, all right, looks like these are in CS5. This is a secret rare Storefront Charizard. The Japanese side, I believe, is some other set name, but they got this cool sparkly foil all over the card. On the English side, we didn't get that. There's a ghost rare for the Dark Magician Girl, Ghost from the past Second Haunting. I do have a lot of these still sealed. Well, not this card, but those packs and cases. I never opened up more than that one case we opened up together. There's the Neophile 2 Charizard in a 10. Got that cool looking magic art from Scarlet and Violet. Vending Series 2 Ammonite. Got a reverse holo Pichu from the same thing as that Charizard. And a secret rare shiny Ponyta. On the English side, I think we just got like a reverse holos. Still in the CS5 here, so this is all the same consignment. We got Umbreon from Neophile 2 again. On the English side, we got all this stuff where the Neo ones within our set. However, on the Japanese side, they did not get them in the set, so they got them as unraritied promos, I guess you could say. There's a Groudon. This is one of the SL promos. Got a Dragonite. He had a little bit of everything. At CGC, BGS. There's a Palkia Level X. And then this is from one of our previous box breaks. So that's a light Neo Revelation booster pack. So if you're looking for a booster pack, sealed, nice condition, box fresh, but you're not looking to pay that heavy or unweighed premium, that'd be a good way to go. All right, so these are CS6. So another consignment here. Got a nice light Dawn fan there. Next consignment, this is going to be CS8. What we have here? Ooh, look at that. Got a Jolteon from Legendary Collection. Pulled the 10. And then last we have some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We have Magician of Black Chaos from the premium pack. Obelisk Tormentor, I believe this is this year. Yeah, so it's the quarter century secret rare. And then we have Gearfried the Sword Master. These are ultimate rares, so you can kind of see where the holo is. But this one's first edition. This one's unlimited. I don't designate the edition in the title because there wasn't room. I thought it was more important that I labeled them as ultimate rares. All right, so let me show you guys a few things that I had graded. So if you guys haven't seen the new 10, you got the black label, and then you also have the pristine gold label. I really like this label. I think it does make the card look more distinguished. So far from what I'm seeing, the black Gem Mint 10 is bringing definitely a gap price between the 9 and the 10 on PSA, but they've been doing pretty well. Like I'm selling this, I believe, for $40 or $45. They're selling pretty well. The PSA 10, I believe, I'm selling for $45 when it's on sale, but $50 in normal. But I'm seeing a pretty good liquidity because these are coming in, 10, 20% in buy nows, less than the PSA 10. And this is on that $50 to $100 range type card. As you get into the higher end, that percentage is going to change. And it could also change card to card. This is a vintage card, but it's relatively easy to grade, so it's going to be high pop. But there are certain cards that are tougher to grade, and there are certain cards that are just worth a lot more money or less. I mean, it's going to vary, but I am seeing good liquidity at this gem at 10 grade. People seem to be reacting much better to having that nice rounded 10 than the 9.5. As for the pristine 10s, from what I've seen on the market, these are bringing a little bit higher than PSA 10 prices. Maybe not so much in auction. I haven't done that. I've done buy nows, but they're not very liquid at that above PSA 10 price. So I believe the market's still really adjusting, and it's kind of marginal. The way I've been listing them is almost twice what the PSA 10 price is because I've seen a very small amount of these. However, I'm seeing a good percentage with the Gem at 10. From what I've gotten back so far, it is really indicative from what I've seen from the grades that CGC did change their grading scale. I'm receiving much higher percentage 10s than I was before. In fact, I mean, it's right up there with PSA now, or what PSA's percentages used to be. I'm actually seeing a tighter scale with a lot of the stuff that I've been sending to PSA, so it's interesting to see that dynamic kind of going on in the market. To give you guys a few more examples, there's a Snorlax. I had the pristine 10 I was going to show you. I must have set that off to the side. But here's all three for the same card, kind of side by side. Now, whether or not the card looks good or not is going to vary per card. But like here, you have your PSA 10. If you just want to compare that to the CGC 10, it's got the black, and then this one has the red. I mean, the card condition itself is really going to be hard to tell, especially on camera. In person, you might be able to tell a little bit more, but still, anytime you buy something, try to buy the card. But right now, I think you have a bit of an opportunity with CGC because you can get the card. Because most people will say old 9.5s, you know, they should have been 10s anyways. But a lot of these 9.5s and 10s, they're still definitely PSA 10s or maybe even like higher end PSA 10s. But the thing is, you're getting them for a sub PSA price. PSA is so established in this market that, and there's so many collectors that use the registry and things like that, that the price is still going to be higher for the most part on your PSA 10, your regular PSA 10 gem mint. So you can get, if you're really trying to buy the card and you like the label and you're fine with that, then you should be able to get these at a deal compared to the PSA price. Now the Pristine 10, this is a market that I think we're going to have to wait and see how it works out. But I really like the new embossed 10 on here. It's black and gold, but it looks good. I think that these in time will definitely bring a premium over the PSA 10. It just depends on how consistent everything is, you know, and so far I've been very happy with what I've seen. All right, so here's some cards that I had regraded. Well, this is the only one I had reholdered right here. I had bought this one, I believe, from PWCC. It was a few months back, but I got it for, it was a 9.5. It was a Blue Label CGC 9.5. And I remember showing this to you guys. I was like, this is a really nice 9.5. And if you look at it, I mean, it is in such good condition. That right there is on the case, that little mark there. This is better than my PSA 10 that I have. Of course, it's like a 2 cert. You know, I want to hear people talk about that. But I'm very happy with this relabel, and I believe it was very deserving of a 10 grade. So this card right here, this is one that I had previously owned. Here are 3 cards that I got off of the Pokemon Network right as the transition was happening, and I talked with him. I called him up on the phone, and you know, we're good. But I actually think he went out pretty good because the prices that I paid, these were all Blue Label 9.5s, were very close to what ended shortly after in PWCC, or no, it was Heritage. I believe it was Heritage Auctions. And even now, I think there's one of these online that's a Blue Label 9.5 for $72,000, and yeah, I mean, that's actually, I paid a bit more. I paid more than that if you break down the numbers. I'm not going to do the full numbers, but I think he won out on that deal. But it didn't matter that much to me because I wanted to have these specific cards. I wanted to have these 2 cards in my collection, and this one I wanted to have in that specific grade. But it was very hard for me to turn down the 9.5 upgrade to a 10. So these 3 were sent in to be reholdered. So you can see right here, we got the Tropical Mega Battle Prize, the Tropical Wind, 99 in a 10. We have the University Magikarp also in a 10, and then this is one I've been chasing on the PSA side for a while. You got the no rarity symbol Zard in a 10. So this will definitely be a good placeholder in my collection. Well, not a placeholder, it's just going to sit in my collection now for most likely a long time unless somebody offers up quite a bit. These 3 I recently picked up off somebody. They sold them to me. These weren't, like, I didn't reholder them, they reholdered them. And we had to negotiate on price because it was so weird. Like this one right here, this Polyrath. You know, he, in a Blue Label 9.5, before the announcement, a month or 2 before that, I think it went for like $900 or something. You know, but now it's like a Gem Mint 10 in the Black Label. It's basically the same card, right? Or it should be the same grade. I don't think it was this exact one. And so we negotiated back and forth about the in-between prices for what it should be worth. Definitely less than the PSA 10 for something like this, but worth a lot more than the PSA 9. And if you look at the condition, I mean, they're really nice. I mean, you could easily see this card being graded a 10 at PSA. So to me, like, this is a no-brainer if you're collecting this stuff. I mean, you can get the card with the grade, just not from PSA, but at a fraction of the price of a PSA 10. So it's kind of nice. And I don't have a set, but I might be working on a set because I think I've got 6 10s now. All right, for the stream tomorrow, we're going to be doing base set, and we're also doing heavy jungle packs. I've got plenty of the heavy jungles. I broke a whole nother box because there was only like 6 or 7 left in the one box, and I think people were holding out because so many hollows got pulled right there in the beginning. But yeah, so all these are heavy. I've got them labeled so they're guaranteed to pull a hollow if you had them opened up on YouTube. If you have them shipped, you lose that guarantee. But I haven't had anybody claim on. I think I had somebody claim on it twice. Loot box once, and then there was somebody else, but it was actually packs I was selling for other people. And then here's the opening that I was going to do with you guys. Oh, if you want to buy in on that live, it's going to be tomorrow night, or it might be tonight, 8 o'clock, depending on when this video comes out. Tuesday. It'll be Tuesday, 8 o'clock. And you can buy them here at tc8gaming.com. I'm glad to see that the YouTube live counter fixed itself. Now, these packs right here, Tag Team GX, I've never opened this set. Somebody sent in for consignment some stuff, and I was like, you know, I don't think I could sell these, but I'll offer you an amount for them. And it was pretty much a bargain, but at the same time, it was 8 packs out of a box. So, like, I don't know if the best cards have been pulled. I don't even know what the big cards are. So I wanted to have fun opening it up and just, you know, doing something a little different for the video. All right, so pack number 1, we've got a Virizion GX, and we have a Secret Rare Fire Energy. Well, that's a nice Flareon reverse. I'm going to put cards down here that I kind of like, that maybe I'll send off to be graded. Who knows, right? And there's 2 other hollows in there too. It's like half the pack's pretty good. These packs are pretty expensive. I did buy a sealed box off of them, so that one may come up for a live break in time. Got a Dedenne GX. There's a regular energy. Well, it's a regular hollow. This other one was a secret rare, yeah. SR. So I don't know if the big hit's already been pulled from this box or not. That's why I didn't want to sell the packs to you guys. There's Mew. Got a Greninja and Zoroark GX. Put the Persian and the Flareon here because I might grade them. I wasn't going to grade that other reverse hollow that was just pulled there. Got the Buzzwole and Pheromosa. I think is that Misty and Lorelei? Oh man, all of those missed the bucket. There's a nice looking Giratina. There's Rayquaza GX. This is a fun little set to open up though. I think the retail on these packs was like $40 or something a piece. Maybe even a little bit more coming from a sealed box. So far, no full arts or anything like that, so it may have been the case that somebody pulled the best from these. Trevenant and Dusknoir, and then here's our final pack to pull something pretty sweet out of it. Let's see if it's going to happen. Nope, got the Lucario and Melmetal GX, so I'm really glad I didn't sell these to somebody because it looks like the best pulls were taken from those 2 packs that were in this box. But anyways, guys, if you want to join in on the live, we are doing some vintage stuff. Put your comments down below. What do you think about the new CGC labels, how it's going to affect the market? Have you had experience buying and selling this stuff? Or grading? What do your grades look like? Are they looking okay? Are you looking like you don't like the new grading scale? You don't like the new consistency or inconsistency? I'm curious to see what everyone else's experience is because I realize, you know, some people might think because my name might be attached to this stuff that they grade it a little differently. But if you look at my old submissions, all the bulk stuff that I've been sending in, these same cards, I received almost no 10s. And now I'm receiving a high percentage of 10s. And so to me, it's showing that something has changed essentially with their grading, making it easier to get that 10, but also to hopefully make it more collectible if you want to start a registry and people can be satisfied with that gem at 10. And if you really want to chase, you've still got the pristine 10. It's not perfect, but I do like that label. I believe the pristine gold 10 looks better than the old perfect 10s, even though those perfect 10s, those are pretty nice. Just knowing that you got 10s on everything. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video, and hopefully I'll see you in the live.